In a land where destiny bends but never breaks, in a village where silence hides pain and the night whispers secrets, lived a boy whom fate tossed into fire, hoping to burn him. But instead, the fire shaped him. This is the story of Ajani, the child they tried to crush, the son they pushed aside, the boy who walked through suffering and came out shining like iron, touched by flame. If you enjoy this story, please like, share, and subscribe to support our channel. The village of Ijebu Ode woke every morning like a drumbeat. Women fetched water with buckets balanced on their heads. Palm wine tappers climbed trees before dawn. Children laughed, chasing tires with sticks. The aroma of akara frying filled the dusty air. And in this lively village lived 5-year-old Ajani, a bright-eyed boy whose smile lit up the room like the first ray of sunrise. His mother, Abeni, was gentle and beautiful. Every morning she wrapped him in his small cloth, cleaned his face, and whispered, "Ajani, my son, the world is wide and full of blessings. You will rise above every shadow." Their home was small, yet full of love, warm, peaceful, tender. His father, Chief Balogun, was respected, a man of land, wisdom, and a heart that tried to hold his family together. But peace, like early morning mist, rarely stays for long. Abeni fell sick, a sudden mysterious illness. Her skin lost its glow, her energy faded, and her laughter became a faint memory. The herbalists tried, the elders prayed, but the sickness clung to her like night refusing to give way to dawn. One evening, thunder cracked across the sky as if the heavens themselves were mourning. Abeni lay weak, her breath shallow. She pulled Ajani close, her voice trembling. "My son, life may become hard. People may try to break you. But listen, fire does not destroy iron. It makes it stronger." Her hand slipped from his. Her chest stopped rising. A silence heavier than grief filled the house. Ajani's childhood ended that night. If you want to see how Ajani overcomes these challenges, please like, share, and subscribe. After the burial, a new shadow entered Ajani's life. Her name was never spoken loudly. She was known simply as Iya Tolu, the second wife of Chief Balogun. Before Abeni's death, she pretended to be kind. She brought fruits, she smiled, she even pretended to care. But once Abeni was gone, her smile died, and her true heart rose like a hidden snake. Her eyes became sharp, her voice became harsh. Her jealousy had no hiding place anymore. And worst of all, Chief Balogun, drowning in grief, grew blind to the wickedness forming in his home. At first, he tried to show Ajani love. He tried to carry him. He tried to speak softly to him. But Iyatolu always interfered. "Leave him," she said. "You should let him grow strong. You're spending too much time with him. He doesn't need pampering." Slowly, her words poisoned the father's mind. The distance began. Remember to like, share, and subscribe if Ajani's journey inspires you. Iyatolu wasted no time. She turned Ajani into the house servant. "Ajani, wake up before sunrise and sweep the entire compound. Fetch me water. All the pots must be filled. Go to the farm and bring firewood. Don't come back empty. You will not eat until you finish washing those clothes." At just 7, Ajani carried weights that strong men avoided. His hands cracked, his feet blistered, his back ached, yet he said nothing. His father saw glimpses of the suffering, but each time he tried to intervene, Iyatolu formed a story. "He broke my pot. He disrespected me. He fought Tolu. He is stubborn." Chief Balogun, already struggling with work and grief, believed her more than he should have. Ajani's heart broke a little each day, but his spirit refused to die. His mother's words followed him like a whisper of hope. "Fire makes iron stronger." If you believe in Ajani's strength, please like, share, and subscribe. Ajani wanted to learn. He loved school, the chalkboard, the books, the songs, the stories. But Iyatolu hated anything that could elevate him. She hid his school uniform. She tore his notebooks. She poured water into his school bag. She even lied to Chief Balogun that Ajani didn't want schooling. But teachers noticed something different in him. A mind sharp as a cutlass, a hunger for knowledge, a determination that glowed like coal under pressure. His father tried, he tried to pay for Ajani's fees, but Iyatolu always twisted the situation. She would say, "Why waste money? Spend it on your real children. Tolu needs new clothes. Zara needs lessons." But Ajani refused to be defeated. He worked after school, washing plates, carrying loads in the market, helping farmers, picking palm kernels, doing small labor jobs. Every coin he earned went into school needs. Some nights he read under the moonlight, his stomach empty, his eyes heavy, but his mind unbroken. Villagers whisper, "This boy will become great. There is fire inside him, and nobody can quench it." Like, share, and subscribe if Ajani's story inspires you. By the time Ajani reached secondary school, life became even harder. Iyatolu invented punishments that no child should suffer. Go and fetch water until the sun sets. Scrub the entire house. No food this night. You didn't finish early. Once, she locked him outside overnight during a storm. Tolu and Zara mocked him without shame. Slave, you will never be anything. Why do you bother going to school? Ajani swallowed the insults. He swallowed the hunger. He swallowed the tears. Because deep inside him was a silent vow. I will not become like them. He passed exams. He impressed teachers. He became the brightest student in the school. And even though he lacked clothes, lacked notebooks, lacked food, he had something powerful. Hope. Encourage more stories like this. Please like, share, and subscribe. Writing the university entrance exam was his biggest challenge yet. He walked miles under the hot sun to the exam center, his shirt faded, his shoes begging for mercy, but he wrote with confidence. And when the results came, he passed with one of the highest scores in the region. He earned a partial scholarship. Iyatolu nearly collapsed. What kind of stubborn destiny does this boy have? She screamed. University wasn't easy. He worked as a library assistant, a cleaner, a tutor, a note seller, a food vendor, helper, a night guard. Sometimes he slept little. He ate little, he struggled plenty, but his results stayed at the top. That was where he met Professor Olumide, who became the father figure he never had. One day, the professor told him, Ajani, you have walked through fire, but instead of burning, you have become steel. I see greatness in you. Never stop. Those words carried Ajani through every hardship. He finished university, then completed his master's degree, then earned a PhD. He collected professional certificates too, IT, leadership, management, development programs. Every achievement was a slap in destiny's face. He was no longer just strong. He was unstoppable. If you're inspired by Ajani's journey, like, share, and subscribe. Ajani's first job after school paid very little, but he approached it with discipline, arriving early, working hard, improving himself. Years later, life rewarded him. A multinational company called him for an interview. There, he met Mrs. Adiola, a respected corporate director. After hearing him speak, calm, intelligent, wise, she leaned back and said, "Young man, the world needs someone like you." Ajani was hired immediately. His salary increased. His life transformed. His name began to rise. He bought a house. He started supporting children in his village. He even reconnected with Chief Balogun, who wept at his son's success. Ajani had become a man, strong, successful, disciplined, and wise. Support more inspiring stories like this by liking, sharing, and subscribing. While Ajani rose, Tolu and Zara fell. Their mother, Aya Tolu, had over-pampered them. They never learned skills. They never took school seriously. They mocked Ajani when he struggled. They thought life would always favor them, but life is not loyal to the lazy. Tolu became a casual laborer. Zara jumped from small job to smaller job. Eventually, their CVs landed in a company Ajani worked for. They applied for junior positions. Ajani saw their names and went silent for a long moment. Memories washed over him. The insults, the starvation, the punishments, the humiliation. But he took a deep breath and said, "Hire them." The children of the woman who tried to crush him now worked under him. That is the turn of destiny. If Ajani's wisdom inspires you, like, share, and subscribe. Iya Tolu grew old, her strength fading like dry leaves. People whispered around her, "See life. The boy she mistreated is the one shining today." Her heart burned with regret. One day she gathered courage and went to Ajani's house. Ajani opened the door and froze. There she stood, weak, tired, trembling. Before he could speak, she fell to her knees. "Ajani," she cried, "forgive me. I wronged you. I starved you. I made your childhood bitter. I wanted to break you. Please forgive me before I die." Ajani felt old wounds rising, but then he heard Abeni's voice, faint but powerful. Fire does not destroy iron, it makes it stronger. He knelt down too, lifting Iyatolu gently. "I forgive you," he said, his voice soft but firm. "Not because you earned it, but because I deserve peace, and perhaps if you hadn't pushed me so hard, I might never have become who I am today." Ayatolu burst into tears. Destiny had humbled her. Like, share, and subscribe if forgiveness touches your heart. Ajani rose higher, becoming one of the most respected men in the region. He built schools, sponsored students, fed widows, lifted families out of poverty, mentored boys who had no hope. Everywhere he went, people told his story. There was once a boy named Ajani. They threw him into fire, but he came out shining like iron. He often visited his mother Abeni's grave, touching the soil gently. "Mother, your word saved me," he whispered. "You planted strength in me. I rose because of you." Moral of the story: hardship shapes destiny. Cruelty cannot destroy a determined heart. Education is a weapon that breaks generational chains. Forgiveness frees you from the past. Never look down on a child. Destiny may be hiding inside them. If Ajani's story inspires you, please like, share, and subscribe to help more people hear it.